2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Indiana Pacers. For Indiana, a big point of emphasis: control the tempo, push it at your speed. Don't let them slow the game down. And also don't allow yourselves to get rushed, because that's when mistakes happen. And guys, some people say that by a player's third season, you have a pretty good idea of what they'll become. But for Victor Oladipo, it was year 5 when he catapulted into stardom.
Yeah, he was a little bit raw coming to the league, but a great athlete. Playing alongside Russell Westbrook showed him what it takes to be a catalyst of an offense.
You know, Oladipo, he spent the summer training with D-Wade. Honestly, I also had some training sessions with Oladipo as well. He was putting that work in, man, and everywhere he went, he found a gym. You know, on vacation, on working, workouts, double workouts. Hard work pays off.
Did you work on him on his singing at all? Because he's a pretty good singer.
No, that's not. He's a great singer, but I wasn't that.
Maybe sang New York, New York.
That's not better.
You're a better singer?
Yeah.
Didn't he win the All-Star Talent Competition?
Yeah, he's a really good singer. I'm more of a rapper.
Let's send it to Kevin Harlan.
Let's send it to Kevin Harlan, yeah.
Downtown Indianapolis moving at warp speed in this time-lapse footage. We're in the basketball hotbed of Indiana. Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sport. Hey, Dave.
Well, Victor Oladipo has a huge task and a long road in front of him making his way back from that knee injury. But you talk to his teammates, and they rave about his mental makeup. They say he's an incredible person, great to be around, the most positive guy they've ever played with. So, Kevin, if anyone can come back from this, he can.
You better believe it. Outstanding, David. Thank you. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Siakam at power forward with Gasol.
All right, we're going to do that. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another update schedule. So it's a 2-game schedule today because I canceled LeBron James on December 11th. We're going to do that after the Pacers JV. I'm sorry my time is wasted. And the next week, Wednesday, if we don't have time, we'll cancel that because I got a final exam next week. So we'll see what's going to be happening once we do that. So I'm going to give y'all 3 minutes. Then we can get the prayer. There will be no national anthem today because my parent got a Christmas going on because I don't want to interrupt it. So we will do national anthem next week, but only we're doing is the prayer today. Once everybody joins in, we'll get started. If I get interrupted, we'll take like a timeout or take another time if we have time since my timer goes on. I got a bunch of nice paper, well, a bunch of airplanes I have copy. At least, finally, I'm going to get some more in the printer. Got 4. This one you can see a little bit. Right there a little bit, but it's different light color. Well, because I don't want to waste some color with no more. At least I should have found my own replacements on one day. 10:31. Can't wait for New Year's of 2025 after this December. If we get interrupted, my tab is going to be pictures going on. We'll just pause it like the timeout. I'd have to put the... See, this is the timeout with the red thing I'm pointing at. The red thing on the third slide. I only do that if it's like a quicker... But if it's long, we'd have to press the button. Time's up. Good evening once again. Thank you for joining us for our 2K Boys basketball game on the stream. Thank you for joining us anytime from Saturday. Again, we are sorry about the delay on Wednesday, but we'll see if we can make it on Tuesday and we can post it on Monday. We'd have to make it on Wednesday, and then we will keep it on track. We want to honor for the high school from Conowither Raiders, so we want to honor that for President Joy Hoy and the principal Akira Jones. At this time, if we can rise up, remove your hats, so we can say a short prayer before we start playing this 2K Boys basketball game. The Pacers gonna go first with the JV, and then second will be our 2000 All-Stars. Again, there was no national anthem today. After prayer, we're gonna start the game. Let's get started. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Dear Heavenly Father, we want to thank you for today. Thank you for my mom having a Christmas party going on tonight. We want to pray for one of my favorite best friends, Fatima Hernandez, Maddie Means, and Leanna Tavares, or whatever that is. Pray for Ryan Senior. Pray for Jenny Carlos. She's at Mexico enjoying her vacation. We want to pray for one of my friends who I believe with. Oh, we want to pray for Joy Alabama Mendez as well. We want to pray for the Sisters having a good time tonight. We want to pray for my best friends having a sleepover tonight. Pray for Maddie Means, her friends, sleepover tonight. If we want to pray for our basketball team, let the Pacers team do their best we can. Pray for 2000 also, LeBron James after the Pacers game. We want to pray for them to lift them up, get ready to win for the championship for the next game and any game. We ask you through Jesus' name, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen. All right, at this time, let's get started.
At center. Lowry out there with Fred VanVleet. And it's Powell in at the small forward position. And for Indiana, Lamb and Warren at the 3 and the 4. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Turner in at the center, locking down the middle. Clark, terrific defensive teams tonight, both highly ranked. What will the offenses have to do to get some scoring in this one?
Well, a few things. One, you got to be patient. You've got to be ready and willing to make the extra pass. And then you also have to mix up what you do offensively. You don't want the defense to get a steady diet of what you're trying to do. Keep the defense off balance.
Here's Brogdon, and it's denied. Here's Powell. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Gasol with the steal. Fast break Toronto. Shoots the 3. VanVleet with the bucket. VanVleet's got 5 now.
And the offense, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
Here's Oladipo. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make. You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
I might be coaching
Toronto
today,
gone
just
4
letting
of
you know.
5
For
from
the
the field so far. Pass to Gasol.
I might help the JV to
Back
support.
to Lowry.
At least I want to coach varsity the whole time.
First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now, here's Oladipo. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Here's Van Vliet. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And only 6 feet tall in shoes, Fred Van Vliet's not the biggest, but his toughness, his toughness, mentally and physically, is unquestioned.
And Kevin, growing up in Rockford, Illinois, gave him that perspective. Friends and family gone too soon. Basketball was the path to something better.
Up again, goes up again. The shot by Turner, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Down low, Gasol. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be
Turner.
Miles Turner.
You gotta get help. You gotta get the ball.
As he enters his mid-30s, Marc Gasol showing no signs of slowing down. If anything, I think he's a better all-around basketball player.
There you
And
go.
through his first 8 seasons
At least you
in the
gotta
NBA,
get your time.
Marc Gasol
Make sure you
made
take your
total
time to get the
12
ball.
three-pointers. Nowadays, Greg, he'll make more than that in a month.
And you ask around, he's always been capable. A great shooting touch. It's just a different job description for big men nowadays. Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Excellent concentration from Oladipo. Even when you get physical with it, he figures out a way to convert.
Powell, the pass to Gasol. Outside Lowry. Inside. Here's Siakam. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. TJ Warren picks one up. The Raptors shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
And as a team, excellent. A season ago, about 80% when they got to the line. And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out
There you
effort they
go.
come in with. Very aggressive offense.
Make
so
sure you
far.
get the ball.
Just
Make sure you
in a
get the
perfect
side.
position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Make sure you get help.
And he uses the glass on the layup. And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th
You gotta get help pass.
back in 2016. Now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise. And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big
There you go.
factor
Go
that
get
becomes
that
this
in.
Game, guys, but creativity.
There you go,
strength.
Oladipo.
And Oladipo
That's
rises
what I'm
up.
saying. You gotta
He's
get open
looking to
spot.
Punch it down as hard as he can.
McCall, he's checked in for the Raptors. And truly some significant roster changes for the Pacers this past summer.
Jeremy Lamb, Malcolm Brogdon, TJ Warren. They've gotten younger and gotten better as well, if you ask me. Excellent work by the Pacers
Oladipo.
front office.
You make sure you gotta get help so he can shoot the ball. But you doing good, girl. You gotta make sure to be on the other
Yeah,
side
they
of the
got to
corner
ramp up the
screen.
aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And the foul on Victor Oladipo. That is his first foul of the game. Van Vliet passes to Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation.
You gotta
for
get
Gasol
help in.
to
You
throw
gotta
one
get to the
down,
side of the
course,
ball.
unless somebody standing right in his
Oh,
And I gotta say, say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still, a magnificent move to the rim.
I don't care what the score is there, fellas. That's the play we'll remember from this game.
You gotta get help to the side.
Van Vliet.
Oh, this way, this way.
5 to shoot. McCall. A new 14 for the Raptors. And he comes up with the deuce. Gasol's got his second
Timeout.
basket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is
Tell us
how
something,
well
so
they
timeout.
shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game
Pacers.
hot, that's
We
the
literally
way to
on
do it.
30 seconds, 31 seconds to the quarter. We gotta get the ball because you gotta get the ball to the side, and you let them get in the basket, not letting off shoot the ball.
We're up 15 points. Now they got 27. We literally start the game literally good once we literally have.
Without proper hydration,
So here's the basketball corner. So corner to the left, corner to the right. You gotta be. You gotta make them box out. You gotta box out for them. You gotta be on defense to the side. You gotta make the basket. If you get a ball, you gotta make it a basket on time. You was going the other side, and then you missed the basket. You let them take that point. When we get in there, when they get the ball, we gotta say defense. We gotta get a ball. Take your time. Just relax. Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3. Defense.
There's 31 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Turner. Off the mark and a chance to
Turner.
two single digits.
You gotta get in the basket on time.
Powell against Lamb. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 6 points.
Lamb.
And you can't help but
Lamb.
pick their defense.
You gotta be making sure they gotta box out.
In disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point, defensively, you have to take something away.
Now Van Vliet, upside Gasol. And that one released in time, but no good.
Love to see Turner getting after it on defense, just throwing himself at the shooter and making him think twice about the release.
And so it's the Toronto Raptors, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've kept the tempo quick and the defense on its heels, and it's gotten them up big. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And for the Raptors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. On the court right now for the Pacers. Warren and Turner at the 4 and 5. Ogden and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. And it's Lamb at the 3 slot.
Box out, box out.
Here's McCall. He's covered by Warren. Just 3 to shoot. Toronto needs to get off the shot. Here's the 3.
Man, the defense of Turner is astounding. I mean, he positioned himself well to come up with a lot of blocks.
Brogdon inside the line. And it's Toronto with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Greg last season, the best scoring average of Serge Ibaka's career.
Even with a down year as far as his three-point shooting, Ibaka's still very efficient, getting more of his offense around the rim, playing some at the 5.
You gotta get help. You can't let them block the shot.
Sweet little floater. And the
Oladipo.
lead by 16.
Boy,
Oladipo. Oladipo.
Going right at him.
Look here. You gotta make sure you gotta help. Don't let them get us boxed out.
Shoots from the corner, and that's good for 2. Oladipo's got 15.
Oladipo. Good points, but make sure if you get on the other side, not out of bounds. Ooh. Oladipo. If you're not out of bounds, make sure you get the 3.
He's guarded by Brogdon. And it's sent back by Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner.
Turner. Good box out, but make sure the ball go towards us.
Here's Van Vliet.
Well, it looks like he's cooled down a bit after hitting those two in the first quarter.
That three off the mark.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And out of bounds as the Raptors
Oladipo.
gain possession.
You gotta pass the ball. You can't wait and go in the last minute.
Their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
Kyle Lowry, he's checked in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's McCall, guarded by Oladipo. Out to a
Don't let him get in.
Plenty of room to knock down the shot.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Passes it to Brock.
Keep going. You gotta pass it.
Back to Lamb. The tray. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Toronto leading by 16. Ahead. And the basket by Lowry. Lowry's got his second bucket of the game to go. Take a look at the NBA. Who's the best, you think, Clark, at controlling the defensive glass, getting the missed most shots?
There you go.
Offense back in gear.
Yeah, I think even though he's
Pass it to someone.
he does a great job. Draymond
Get
Green,
the
not only
three.
does he rebound
Hopefully
the ball
that will
defensively,
do.
He also can ignite the break because of his ball handling and passing ability. Giannis Antetokounmpo does a great job on the defensive backboards, as does Joel Embiid.
Make sure you throw it. Don't let him get boxed out from us.
Puts it up. McCaw grabs the miss. Toronto's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kyle Lowry is hard-nosed, as we all know, and if you ask him, it comes from his upbringing in Philadelphia. Lowry said, a Philly player is what a basketball player is. We played on concrete. You got to be mentally tough. You're not trying to be athletic. You get hit.
Good
the
one,
wrong way,
good one,
you
good
run into
one.
a metal pole. Kevin, that's what made him. From Philly to Villanova to Toronto to an NBA champion.
I don't know about running into the metal pole, but that sounds painful. He's certainly as tough as he can be. David, thank you.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets
One.
the shot. You talk about the quiet
You almost got
leaders
it.
in the league. TJ
Make sure
Warren
don't let him
is
box
one
us
of the
out.
names that come
Make
to
sure the
mind.
ball's into the
Last 2
3.
seasons, Warren has come close to chipping in 20 points a game. Doesn't
You almost
do
got a
anything
good
flashy, but he just
dunk
hits
in,
his
but make
shots
sure
and piles up the points on
it's a
a
good
nightly
sign.
basis.
And the dunk by Powell.
And, you know, Lowry looks to set up his open teammates beautifully. Nice dime there, and it really keeps the team tied together nicely.
Oladipo. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Gasol.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
McCaw, the pass to Powell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. And they're
Timeout.
often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer he was entrusted with coaching
Pace.
the Canadian national
Make sure you
team
look in the board.
at the FIBA World Cup.
You see the
And
boy?
the Pacers call
You going
time
across screen.
And the
Going
lack
across
of
screen,
rim
not letting them box
protection,
out.
top of the list.
Good thing you got good baskets, but you're not even focusing on defense. But I'm glad. Well, thank you for some other ones for doing defense. Look, we're in 1 minute and 25 seconds in 1 minute and 25 seconds in the game. We got to get more points up. Toronto Raptors are literally leading us right now. We're in the second quarter, almost at halftime. We gotta get them up. Third quarter, fourth quarter, we gotta get them up. That's all we gotta do. Make sure we gotta stay together. We gotta be on the side of the screen. Gotta make sure eyes up. Don't look down your feet. Make sure your feet is up. You know, you gotta be like, you gotta make them box out. You gotta win. We're 1 minute 25 seconds in the game. We gotta finish. Finish on 3. 1, 2, 3. Finish.
Brogdon, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. They get Marcus Gasol.
Malcolm Brogdon, a clever penetrator. When he's driving like this, makes the defense uncomfortable.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
It looks like they're ready to run, fellas. I mean, they haven't hesitated at all to get out on the break so far.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover. And they've repeatedly broke inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Good on the shot.
Well, the explosive nature of Oladipo's drives to the rim are incredible. Hard for any defense to keep him from attacking the way he does.
Powell down low. He's covered by Warren. Lock at 6.
Box up.
Basket by Lowry. Lowry's got 8.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants. That is not
One.
what we just
You gotta make them box out. Don't let them shoot the ball. Get the ball and shoot the ball.
Kevin and Greg, I'm telling you, that is he's one of the few players in the NBA who can pull something like that off.
A second chance effort. McCaw with the bucket.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
There's 18 seconds left now here in the second. Lowry inside the line. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far. Oladipo right side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Oladipo's got 21 in the game.
You know, guys, this is not...
Don't let him get in.
We've seen Oladipo go off. I mean, he's a scorer, first goal.
Good one.
And very aggressive.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Raptors lead by 16. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They're leading by 16. Kenny, what do you think?
Well, the bench came in and helped them run away because tremendous job of getting loose, getting open, and drilling shots. You always want that spark.
That's what we got to do. I know
These guys
we didn't get a chance to do
How
it.
about you, Shaq? What did you think about Indiana?
Well, they gave up too
Good
many
thing we're
levels.
keeping on track.
Look at the field goal percentage against them. This tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively.
38. We gotta work on it. We gotta work on it. We gotta work on something.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. He'll catch you on the flip side.
Not bad.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at Victor Oladipo in this game, he has been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. Siakam at power forward with Gasol at center. And Van Vliet out there with Lowry, and it's Powell in at the 3.
And what a take from Lowry, using that quickness to just blaze to the rim.
And here we go. Here's Siakam. Gasol trying to free himself up. Siakam, good. Siakam's got 6.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love
Oladipo.
the score. He just keeps coming.
Oladipo.
He doesn't know how to
You
step
can't
off
just
the
let
gas
them
pedal.
stop you. Just shoot the ball.
And here's Gasol. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. And the Toronto Raptors knew in trading for Kawhi Leonard, that he might not stick around. Even after his decision returned to his hometown of Los Angeles, Greg, the Raptors have to feel good about the way it all worked out for him.
Kevin, the first championship in franchise history, and now they set about working their way back to the mountaintop. Some talented young players and quality vets, not to mention an outstanding front office. I think it'd be a mistake to count them out.
Oladipo misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Pacers trail by 20. And at the top of the key, Turner to the middle. Here's Warren. Good D by Siakam.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon.
Bachland,
That'll be his second foul of the game. And the
you gotta
Raptors
make
making a
sure you
change
get the
here.
ball to
Owens
front. Don't let him
jumps
get
in
fouled on you.
Toronto with the ball. Here's Siakam, and he makes that one. Siakam's got 6 here in this quarter.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And then Oladipo with the jam.
Oladipo skying through the air. I love seeing that. Has great speed and uses that as a launching pad towards the hoop.
Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by Lamb. This all no good. Pacers trail by 20. And stolen by Siakam. Now here's Van Vliet. Guarded by Oladipo. Outside for Lowry.
Make them box out though.
Some defense, Clark, being played now by a lot of teams. It's amazing that even with that, the point totals just continue to rise.
And you know what? I attribute the point totals continuing to rise to a couple of things. One, the volume of three-point shots that are being taken. And I think teams are playing at a little faster pace universally. You don't see as much walking the ball up the floor as I think you may have seen in years past.
And you can't say Indiana didn't work the ball last year. Top 5 in field goal percentage.
Yeah, you know what? It was a combination of things, and I'm a little biased having my roots with the Pacers, but they consistently made the extra pass, the next pass. And they had veteran finishers as well. They were as fun a team to watch in the league for me.
And Toronto making a change here. Ibaka is checked in. Toronto leading by 20. Siakam passes to Ibaka. Back to Siakam. And Siakam throws it down.
And guys,
Timeout.
he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He
Look.
is a determined finisher.
Why would you let them have the ball? You almost got them shooting basket. We literally trying to do good over and over and over. Now you let them shoot the basket. Look, the ball to the screen. Brooklyn, you are on the right side. Oladipo, I don't know where you go. I thought you were left or right. Look, we literally tried our best we can, but I don't blame you on everything. I'm not mad at things. Sometimes I take it serious. Sometimes I'll be mad. I'll say all the time I'll be serious all the time.
And I think he's doing some of
We
his
gotta
best
let
work
this
with the
game
Pacers.
win. Yeah. I mean, we gotta make them box out. We gotta get a good defense. Once we have a ball, we gotta be defensive. We gotta make them box out. And then we can get our ball. We gotta focus on defense. Defense on 3. 1, 2, 3 defense.
Pacers have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Oladipo misses. Toronto leading by 22. There's Hollis Jefferson. And yes, it's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
They get it back. Turner. Ibaka with some nice deep. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hollis Jefferson passes to Van Vliet. Turner against Ibaka. Van Vliet up top. 6 to shoot. Trying to get open as Ibaka.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
And it's blocked by Ibaka.
The size, the timing of Ibaka, tailor-made for protecting the rim.
Oladipo.
Well-rounded effort, and
You
they
gotta
show
help
no
them.
signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight.
Get that back
They've been
in.
tremendous.
And they've won the rebound
Oladipo.
battle so far, and it's
They gotta still help you. You gotta shoot the ball. You gotta make sure you shoot the
effort
ball.
they've had has been outstanding. Hard to keep a team down when they play with that much energy.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
The Raptors have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances.
And, you know, drawing comparisons to Andre Iguodala, Michael Kidd-Gilchrist, Hollis Jefferson, with some models to map his game after, and both of those excellent models for him.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. And here they go. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Yeah, he is a high riser for sure. Hollis Jefferson, a walking highlight reel when he gets to the rim.
Oladipo. And a great assist by Brogdon as that one goes in. Oladipo's got 12 points here in the second half. Lowry against Brogdon. And the first one at the line is good.
A five-time All-Star, Lowry has come a long way since being drafted 24th overall back in 2006. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. And that's taking care of business, fellas.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Hey, from role player to bona fide star, the jump Oladipo has taken has been outstanding. And he's not done yet, folks. He's continuing to grow.
Lowry from deep three-point land. Offline. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. It's the Raptors running away with this one. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the 4th quarter of action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Brogdon and Oladipo, the backcourt duo. Lamb and Warren.
Hold on, I'm doing something.
The 3 and the 4.
Anyways,
And Turner at the
I'll
pivot
let
spot,
myself
man
know
in the
if it
middle.
is.
So that's the group out there for Indiana. And they're moving it up. Here's Powell and the dunk by Powell.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end.
You gotta pass
before
open.
They can set up the defense.
And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And so here's Toronto. The Raptors have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Anunoby kicks to Payne. Here's Anunoby. Left side, Miller. 6 on the shot clock. Floats one. He takes it up and lays it in.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
And Oladipo, here we go. And then Oladipo with the jam.
Boy, Victor Oladipo, an explosive athlete, and is dangerous above the rim.
It's stolen by Lamb.
Get it back, get it. Get the
By
ball.
Miller.
You gotta get the ball.
Pass break. Here we go. Here's Powell, and it's sent back.
There you go. Now you got the ball. Sprint there.
Powell against Oladipo. Warren and Warren able to finish.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed.
And then the nifty touch to tip it in as well.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep
Pass
getting
it.
touches.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on
Oladipo.
the foul.
Nice pass, but make sure
Well,
you gotta
know,
stay
might be one of
open.
the more overlooked players, but Malcolm Brogdon, he had a sensational season last year. I mean, his efficiency, his maturity, this guy was a huge reason the Bucks were so tough.
Payne with it. This is to Miller. To the inside. Boucher, and a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. And Brogdon was fantastic on offense, as you said. Great percentages, Clark, in every category.
Boy, this guy is so highly efficient.
Why you
You
didn't
look at
get no
Brogdon,
3
How
open?
he plays and what he does. I mean, the numbers speak volumes. But I think it's more his disposition, his demeanor, and his overall impact on winning. He's an outstanding two-way player. In my mind, a borderline all-star.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
Miller, right side. And the layup's good off the glass. Miller's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's the 10th straight
Brooklyn.
point they've given up.
You gotta help.
And you know, it doesn't
You gotta
matter
help.
how good your defense is on
You
the
gotta make
perimeter,
sure you gotta
you're gonna
help. Don't
allow
let
easy ones
don't
inside
let them
like
box
that.
out. Actually, you gotta box out. You gotta make sure to not shoot
Look at
the
clock, a
ball.
little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Powell against Oladipo. The pass to Boucher. Here is Miller. Shot clock at 6. Here's Payne. Nice form on the 20-footer.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you gotta love that action.
Here's Oladipo. And there it is for him. Oladipo's got 41.
No quit in his game. Trying to get physical with Oladipo, he relishes that challenge.
Ball. There you go.
And a
Pass it to
right
Home
now
Depot.
for the Pacers, scoring with the ball.
And I tell you, Oladipo really putting defenders in a tough spot. I mean, using his length outstandingly to draw these fouls.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Raptors.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
And you've always heard of guys being in a zone shooting, but you can be in a zone passing the basketball, and we've seen that tonight as well.
Here's Johnson. Takes it off the glass.
Oladipo.
And Clark, when you look at how the game
You gotta
has
help
changed,
them.
If you were entering the league today, how would you reshape your skill set?
Well, the biggest part would be expanding my shooting range. I was a good shooter at the time that I played, but would need to expand it and was just starting to stretch out my shooting to the three-point line. And then also defensively be a little more committed to
Ball, ball, ball.
really working to get better.
See?
there. The ball
You almost got a
passing,
tip in.
scoring, rebounding, those were things that I did pretty well.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Raptors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around.
Oh,
kinda
you gotta
thought
get
that
closer
maybe
to the
going
basket,
Yeah,
man.
there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key
Timeout.
components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Pascal Siakam.
Well, I thought he was their
Pacers,
catalyst tonight,
Pacers,
guys.
listen up.
Moving the
Sit
rock,
down.
actively looking to set other
Look,
guys
we're in
up.
48 seconds in the
Outstanding
fourth
work.
quarter.
And the
If we can make it in
Pacers
time, we're
all-time
losing.
They're
If we can make it in the
behind
buzzer
by
beater, we'll
33.
see it about the replay. We gotta see it in the
There's 48
replay
seconds left in
film.
the fourth quarter.
But if we can get our ball, make sure shoot the basket. If it didn't work, now we're too late. Look, it's a quarter from the screen. Oladipo. You on the other side for a different side. Brooklyn. You got to be on to somewhere else. Everybody else, but you let them shoot the ball, and then you almost got the ball, and now you should have get the three. You got to make sure you got to be on task. But the good thing we on task. But now we're not in a good shape on it now. The better idea we need to do is keep going. We gotta relax. I know you guys in a rush, but we gotta finish. We gotta finish it up. Finish on three. 1, 2, 3, finish.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Pascal Siakam.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
I don't think anyone in this building saw this coming. I'm sure that of the players who these fans thought would beat them, his name was not at the top of the list. Here's Toronto now. To the paint, here's Ibaka.
There you go. That's what I'm saying.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
Get that in.
Not gonna go that time.
20 seconds in the game. If
So
we can
it's
get our ball
Toronto.
back,
Well, for the Raptors, they can just run out the clock.
well, we might probably not. He just gonna stand there.
Now here's Payne. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we set. All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for.
Yeah. Hold on, we'll be right back. Hold on. What team? Yeah. Alright, now to the team the ball. Oh, no music. I keep forgetting. 2000 All-Stars. We play against we're gonna play against the New Orleans. So tonight we're playing against New Orleans. Oops, let me go back. New Orleans. There it is. It's just two for New Orleans because it's different. So let's do this.
Welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brett Berry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. They'll see the New Orleans Pelicans taking on the 2000s team. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, Zion is the 4, with Favors at the 5. All and Holiday combined at the guard spot. And it's Ingram in the 3 spot. And finished off by LeBron.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space, but certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
Kobe against Holiday. It's stolen by Bryant. The drive by Iverson. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Are you asking me, GA? I'm not sure.
Now, here's Ball. Plays it up and banks it in.
And Ball showing some killer instinct there. A solid athlete who knows how to score through contact.
Kobe, no luck. Now here's Williamson. Covered by Duncan. It's stolen by Bryant. And a wide open look for James. O'Neal inside. He's guarded by Favors. Here's LeBron. The baseline jumper goes down.
How smart is LeBron James right there? Just amazing, knowing when to drive, when to stop, and when to pop.
Ball with it. Iverson picks him up. Ball, the pass to Favors. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And you love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
And now the Pelicans on the break. Ingram's running. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And no one is catching Ingram in the open floor. This guy is like a rocket.
Here's Bryant. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Favors finds Ingram. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. LeBron drives in, and he drops in the layup off the glass. LeBron's got 6.
Once James takes off towards the basket, the defense really has no chance to react and or stop him. What determination from the King there.
It's blocked by Shaq. And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Another shot, and the layup is good.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for New Orleans. A 6-point game. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Ingram against LeBron. Favors in the post. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Basket counts. Bryant's got his second basket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And it's sent back by O'Neal.
Ooh!
The aggressiveness on
Almost
display
got
here.
the chance to get our ball.
Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Kobe can't hit. Pelicans trail by 4. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. That's
Oh
good
my.
for Williamson on the assist from Ingram.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. And the shot is good.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's LeBron. Tries again. O'Neal banked in off the glass.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Earlier, David Aldridge had a chance to speak with head coach Alvin Gentry. DA, what'd you find out?
Well, Kevin, avoiding turnovers is always important, but he said it's doubly important when you play a team like this.
Yeah. Timeout.
That really gets its fuel from transition and steals. We'll see if they can be careful and still push the envelope. Back to you.
Good information, DA. Thanks. It'll be interesting to see which steps they take to accomplish their goal.
And guys, getting any kind of rhythm going offensively, I think would be a win against that defense.
Yeah, if you build the confidence early on, that'll go a long way. If you don't, wow, this could be a long one.
J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. 1:12 left in the first. And stolen by Redick. Plays it in off the breakaway.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Here's Williamson, and he hits it to tie the game up.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Here's James, and it's Ingram with the rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
And the wide open shot from Redick. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. LeBron tries in. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's not a pretty thing. LeBron James driving right at you, full speed, and when he gets into the lane and towards the rim, he's going to make contact.
Here's Redick. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Ingram wide open. Off target with his 3.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots. Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Outside Favors. Back to Redick. From deep three-point range, and the last second attempt does not go in for him. Right back after this break. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you think, guys, about the 2000s team here so far?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
Keep plays alive with your activity. That's what it's about.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for New Orleans right now, they're back, Ball and Redick. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Hart in at the 3 slot. And finished off by Bryant.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Ball, the pass to Favors. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
How about the vision?
Box out.
Showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
Pelicans shooting their first free throw of the game. And Bryant slams it in.
There are only 2 players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Ball kicks to Favors. Redick for 3. And the rebound goes to Duncan. Duncan's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's James. And James throws it down hard.
Never get tired of LeBron James in the air doing wonderful things.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. You look at James. What a contribution.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Hayes is checked in. Ball, the pass to Hayes. And Redick kicks to Hayes. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Here's Hart.
And Tim Duncan remains an unreal defender. Perfect positioning and a great contest on the shooter there.
And the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That is his first foul of the game. In the corner, it's James. From deep. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. O'Neal's got the lead up to 12 now for the 2000s team.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip end.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And Redick, here we go. Takes a 3. Sinks the
Ooh.
Redick's got 5 now.
Easy to see why J.J. Redick is a guy that everybody talks about as being one of the premier shooters in the NBA.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And so here is New Orleans, following the bucket by the 2000s team. Ball, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
It's one of those nights for LeBron James, just setting the place on fire right now.
Here's Ball, following the bucket by the 2000s team. Pass to Redick, 3-pointer, and again.
Oh, not again.
That's the second long-range.
Now we're
bomb
back in
the
the
quarter
10 points.
After a slow first period, he is on a roll.
They get it back, and O'Neal gets it to go. He's got 8.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Ball feeling it out a bit. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's James. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And those are exactly the kinds of plays that can spark a team. Just solid work down in the paint.
Closing in on 4 minutes play here in the second quarter. Hayes. Shaq with some nice D. And here's the 2000s team. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Yep, it counts.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
So for the Pelicans, Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart, and it's Drew Holiday in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Holiday. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Hayes. Back to Holiday. Takes the 3. But they'll get another chance.
Oh, he got another back.
Another shot. Williamson dishes to Hayes. Good.
How about battling?
Oh, my.
Impact there, and then
Not
really
the second
that basketball
time.
He's
Box
getting his
out
first
on this
free throw
one.
attempt of the game here. Hayes, no good on the free throw. And here's the 2000s team. And finish off by Bryant.
And that's the unselfish play of Tim Duncan. Without much effort, he finds his open teammate for a good look and the bucket.
Holiday against Iverson. Bounce pass, Holiday. Now here's Williamson. Defense is right there.
An absolute beast in close. Once Williamson has this kind of positioning, you pretty much have to foul.
Box out the second. Don't let him get in. Actually, he got in.
Pelicans making a change here. Favors is checked in.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The drive by James and finished off by LeBron.
Nice to see LeBron have a straight line drive. Somebody fell asleep there.
Here's the teardrop. The shot by Holiday, no good. And here's Duncan. He'll bring it up for the 2000s team. They lead by 17.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And so here is New Orleans, following the bucket by the 2000s team. Ryan against Reddick, just 4 to shoot. From deep three-point range, and no good that time. And the 2000s team will go the other way with it. LeBron drives in, and the dunk by James.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates?
Holiday against Iverson. Now here is Holiday. He's guarded close. From deep. No good on that one. And so it's the home team with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Back right after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. It's been a clinic out there by James.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
They've got LeBron James. Kobe is out there with Allen Iverson. Then there's Duncan. And it's O'Neal in the center position. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Favors passes to Holiday. Back to Favors. Over Bryant. Favors can't get it to go.
And they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And staying with the play, Ingram.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
It's LeBron with the drive. A stupendous finish in traffic. James has got 4 points now in the quarter.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Ball. LeBron grabs the miss.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And stolen by Favors. Here's Holiday. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Holiday's got his second bucket.
Such a smart offensive play right there. When Holiday sees that chance open up right there, he's all over.
And that one is good. And that's 12 points for Kobe Bryant.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
And there's Williamson on the assist by Holiday.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
The drive by James. Pelicans with the rebound.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Ball with the bucket.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
Ball's gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. Here's LeBron. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Size and speed and force of LeBron James is something to behold. And he just seems to be getting better and better. That is
So
scary.
close.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hayes, he's checked in for Favors. Williams comes in for Williamson. And it's Josh Hart in for Brandon Ingram. And here's the 2000s team. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
When you have a big guy like Tim Duncan swinging the ball around like he is there, it really keeps the defense on its toes.
Now here is Holiday. Can't hit from 12.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. Have to have a body on him every time he's down there. All night they've asked him to shoulder the scoring load, and he is not disappointed.
Free throw drops for James. And so Holiday will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
And the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Holiday, the shot misses. Good work defensively by Bryant. And it's out of bounds to the Pelicans. J.J. Redick's checked in for New Orleans.
I should have went to the left side.
Here's New Orleans. The pass to Hayes. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Redick.
Oh,
And again, no good by New Orleans.
Well, that's the only way to take him out of his comfort zone from that range. Get right up in the jersey, force him off the spot.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Here's Redick, following the bucket by the 2000s team. 6 to shoot. Here's Hayes, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And he's just had one attempt at the line earlier.
he might get in the second
And the
one.
second free throw, good. The 2000s team with the ball. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
You see LeBron just shrug off that contact there. It's like nothing even hit him.
5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3. There's 1:38 left here in the third quarter. And Hart has it in the corner. All sorts
Oh,
of time,
no.
And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. The 2000s team with the ball. And they double up LeBron. Iverson outside.
Oh yeah, pass it, pass it.
Kobe attacking.
No.
It's deflected.
Oh, he just got the block for me.
Redick against Shaquille O'Neal. Passes it to Holiday. Here's Hart. Redick with it. Picked up by Bryant.
Ain't going nowhere
Passes it
today.
to Williams. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's blocked
Oh.
by Shaq. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
So shot clock violation will be like almost out of bounds.
51 seconds left in the third. Holiday against LeBron. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A great job by LeBron in that instance at getting some contact and then going straight into the foul.
Oh, I missed the second one again.
Second one misses.
And he's been to the line.
Good thing I got the
much more
first
here than
one.
he was in that first half. He's not
Oh,
playing
oh my,
as
wait.
defensively as he was earlier.
Oh, lucky it was
That's
not
one way
the
to get
3.
back into
It was
this
2
game.
points
Keep
away.
getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Excellent defense.
Oh my.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a
Now
guy
he literally
you
got
can
the
tell takes every
3.
possession defensively very seriously.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here.
There we
Most
go.
teams try to
Let's
execute
go.
this time in the game.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Holiday with it. It's stolen by Bryant. He got it up. And the last shot before the buzzer
Not
is
a
off.
good chance,
And
but
as we
at least it
move
was
to
1
third quarter,
second
pretty much
quick.
a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. The 2000s team on top, delivering the blowout.
Oh, that was on
And fourth
film.
quarter basketball be coming your way on 2K Sport.
I didn't finish it. I didn't have time.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Holiday. And
Oh,
retain
oh.
possession here.
I was gonna get that ball. Now it's out of bounds. I was gonna get him so close, but it moved towards out of
So
bounds.
for
This
New Orleans right
New
now,
Orleans
Holiday at the
basketball.
1 and Redick at the 2. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5 down low.
I was aiming.
Now it appears an injury
but now
on
it's
the
timeout.
floor, and that does not look like any fun.
And
What
that's
happened?
the one thing you just really can't control or even guard against, and that's injury.
Yep, you can do all the stretching and all the strength training, eat right, train right, but at the end
I
of the
didn't
day,
see no.
it's pretty
I didn't
random.
see that clip before. It turned over to them.
Here is Favors. Redick inside the line. They get it again. And that's good. A nice
Oh,
job
we
on the
almost
glass
got.
as they
We
pick
get
up
the good
2
thing.
on
We
the
get the
second
block.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
And James throws it down.
And so far tonight, he's been the game's leading scorer. He's got into a groove, and no one's found a way to get him out of it.
Redick passes to Alexander Walker. Williamson kicks to Redick. At the elbow, Williamson.
And Williamson, a kid that's likely to reach his full potential. Very coachable.
Now he's in.
Works instruction well and really implements it quickly.
Ball's checked in for J.J. Redick. Here's LeBron, and James throws it down.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
Ball kicks to Williamson. Now here's Ingram.
Yeah. We're gonna pause it for a moment. It's an AFK interruption.
And the rebound goes to Duncan.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And they pick up 2.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
Here's Ball, and the layup is good.
Gotta respect how quickly Ball gets to the rack. I mean, if you give him the lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it quickly.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First free throw is good.
They're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
New Orleans with the ball. He dishes it to Okafor. And the shot goes in. Okafor's got his first points in this one.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
James. Here's Duncan. And it's good, 2 points. Oh, wow, guys, doesn't look good. We've got an injury here.
And boy, when you see someone...
Guys, we got bad
like
news.
this,
LeBron
it's
James got injured,
always
so he won't be in
scary.
the game
Yeah,
for
it
this
reminds
part.
you of what's really important. Health, number 1. Everything else comes after that.
So Bond's out for the rest of the game. So he'll be back in until Wednesday.
The 2000s team making a switch here. Carter's checked in.
So LeBron James got injury. So we
Ball
got
against Iverson. Pass to Alexander Walker.
Kobe Bryant at this time.
Here's Okafor. Second shot opportunity. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Shaq. The first one falls. Second free throw, no good. The 2000s team with the ball. And Kobe, here we go.
Yeah, if you're gonna give
So
Brian
Kobe
Wayne
will
some
take
credit,
it.
you
So
deserve
LeBron
to
James
get
made
dunked
Kobe
on.
Bryant
You
to
know
help
how
out.
tenacious he is when penetrating
Since
inside.
LeBron got injury for today.
Here's Ball. Tim Duncan grabs the miss.
That's the kind
Carter's
of team
in it.
you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And it's Carter missing.
Pray for LeBron James to get back in on
Moore
Wednesday.
against Iverson. Moore passes to Alexander Walker. New Orleans moving it around. Clock at 6. Moore against Iverson. And the shot is long. The 2000s team with the ball. Moment here now for an injury report. And now David Aldridge has an update for us on Drew Holiday. What's the news, David?
Hey, Kevin, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for New Orleans. He told me it's a sprained elbow. Now, they put some ice on it, and they're hoping that he doesn't have any inflammation. He's definitely going to be sitting the rest of this one out and potentially a significantly longer time before he'll be back on the court. Kevin, really, really bad news tonight.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Williams is checked in. So here's Bryant. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
Hey, how about that high release Brian has? Really helps him inside when the D there is attempting to smother him.
From downtown, shots good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got his first 3 points of the game.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
1:44 left to play in the final quarter. And that one's good by Kobe.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Offensive rebound, Okafor. Can't connect from short range.
How about the timing he shows there to challenge that shot?
Yeah, not easy to do there, and that's a guy that you can tell takes every possession defensively very seriously.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
O'Neal's gotten all 6 of his shots to drop perfect from the floor. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And a hard finish there, guys.
And only one hand needed for that one. The drive by Bryant. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Iverson's got his 4th assist in this one. And here's New Orleans now. Moore right side. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. O'Neal. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. Yao. He's checked in for O'Neal.
Moore, as an efficient scorer out here, plays well within himself on the offensive end.
The drive by Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
I love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And it's Melly missing.
Oh, the D's so tight on him, it makes him alter his shot. And an easy chance turns into a tough one because the defense is swarming.
And Brian, just a superb athlete, terrific at just imposing his will on the defense on that drive.
Moore outside. Pass to Okafor. Over Yao. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Yao Ming. That free throw, no good.
He missed one. I'm so lucky. He might get second one in.
He hits the second from the line. 24 seconds left in the game.
Oh!
Yes, sir.
Yeah, love seeing Brian just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
Alexander Walker passes to Okafor. Moore outside. Back to Okafor. And there's the call on Yao. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. 7 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Kobe. Missed.
Oh, but good thing we won.
Room on the defensive end for the guy he's guarding.
And so it's the 2000s team with the W. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in